Before I start today's subject, please subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, please click the like button. Today we're going to be discussing Disney's DOS program, which is their Disability Access Services, and some changes that are going to be coming to it during the summer of 2024. Why I'm out in front of City Hall is the first change is going to be starting May 20th of this year. You will no longer be able to apply for a DOS pass in person. You will only be able to apply online. And what they're hoping to do is alleviate this long line you see of people waiting in front of City Hall. I don't know what they're waiting for, but some of them are probably waiting for DOS. The second notable change is that they're going to be reducing the amount of people in each DOS party from 6 to 4. Currently, you can have 6 people in your party, including the person who has a DOS pass. And after June 18th, you're only going to be able to have 4. And as you can imagine, this is going to cause some problems with people who are using this program. Another thing Disney will be doing is they will be scrutinizing who actually is applying for this program, and they will be probably alleviating a lot of the people that aren't really disabled.
It's bad if you do it.
Translation: if you're obese or if you don't have a real disability, you're no longer going to be allowed to use the DOS program. Now, the reason for this, Dean Spratley, who's the Senior Executive Vice President of Operations for Parks, Experiences, and Popcorn Buckets, was quoted recently saying, "Our requests for disabled access have ballooned 400% in just the last 4 years and have overwhelmed park staff. I propose it is time to dust off Bob Chapek's brilliant plan to launch DAS Plus and charge $199 for DAS Plus. No proof needed. Just pay the $199 at our website and you're good to go." Now, this shows a couple of things. One, that as much as I'd like to think that Disney was thinking about this from an aspect of being fair to everyone, this is more or less a cash grab. The ballooning of 400% in the last 4 years directly correlates to Disney going from Fast Pass, Max Pass to Genie Plus and Lightning Lane. A lot of people don't want to pay $30 to $35 per day per person to get some experiences in a quickened manner. So what they've done is they're abusing the DOS system to get around that. DOS basically does the same thing as Lightning Lane. You sign up for an attraction, you get a comeback time, and while you're waiting for that, you can go to park attractions that have queues, or you can wait in regular lines. And then 10 minutes after you've gone through that attraction, you can sign up for another attraction, and you can continue to do this throughout the day. The reason why I say this is just a cash grab is because why even come up with this suggestion of DOS Plus unless Disney realized that they were losing a lot of money this way? So I'm kind of torn between agreeing with them from the standpoint of people shouldn't be abusing DOS, and it's probably a good thing that they're marginalizing it and examining it more closely, to, well, they're just trying to get more people to be forced to use Genie Plus and Lightning Lane at $30 to $35 a pop. I have another quote from Justin Morrow, the chairman of Parks, Experiences, and Popcorn Buckets. He says, "Keeping in mind that no revenue idea is a bad idea, our public relations department tells me that some of Bob Chapek's add-on charging proposals were beyond even our substantial ability to absorb the bad press. So regretfully, I cannot approve the DAS Plus add-on charge at this point in time, at least for now. So they won't be doing it anytime soon, but he hasn't totally excluded it from the possibility of invoking such a program. Now, the $199, what would that get you? More than likely, since DOS is basically good for 30 days, the $199 would cover you for 30 days. So you would be able to use the DOS system if they implemented this with no proof necessary at $199 a month, which is still significantly cheaper than paying for Genie Plus every time you show up at the park, but they would still be getting money. Now, here's where the problems are going to start coming in. If they're questioning more, asking more questions about your disabilities, they could run into some HIPAA issues, which is the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act that was passed in 1996. This basically says that you can't ask people about their disabilities. They have a right to privacy. So if Disney goes around poking too much, they're probably going to get hit with a HIPAA lawsuit. I'm guessing they're going to get hit with a HIPAA lawsuit anyway. Now, I've heard rumors that they're going to try and outsource the process of deciding who gets DOS and who doesn't to a third-party company, and hopefully deflect any lawsuit upon that company, make it their burden and not Disney's. The other thing that they could run into is the ADA, the American Disabilities Act. You basically have to provide access to disabled people. I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar with that. It's been around since 1990. It's why we have handicap spots. It's why we have graded access ways and all this other stuff. If they start making these people go through the line with their little electric chairs and whatnot, there's going to be a lawsuit at some point. That's just inevitable. I think the real trick here is hopefully at some point they're actually going to define what someone who is disabled, what is that disability? I mean, a person that is missing an arm, yeah, they're disabled, but that doesn't preclude them from standing in line. In my opinion, if you're obese, you're not disabled, and you should have to wait in line. I don't care. I've looked at this. People with disability that are obese, a lot of them, that's their own problem. This isn't something that's medical. This isn't something that's permanently harming them. They're basically lazy. And it'd probably be a good thing if you got them out of their chairs and made them exercise. Hey, I was morbidly obese at one point in my life recently, and it was my fault. I was lazy. I moved less and ate more. Well, now I move more and eat less, and I've dropped around 100 pounds. And I'm 57 years old. So, it can be done. You just got to have the will to do it. It's called determination, and it's called willpower. So, like I said, anybody who's obese and they're going to get butt hurt because they're no longer going to be able to get their DOS, too bad, so sad. I have no sympathy for you. And at this point, I think that's about it for the video. I can't think of too much more to say until this is rolled out and the lawsuits start flying, which I'm pretty sure they will, especially in California. And that's just what Disney needs, more lawsuits. So, if you've watched this video, thank you very much. And at this time, as my father told me when I was 18 years old, please get out.